Ready?
And you want to start off.
Add a little bit of dough.
You want to start off by panning the crowd.
Panning the crowd. And with cheese, provolone.
Don't blow away.
Hi, I'm Randy Williamson, and I wanted to share my opinion on why camper vans are the best RV for couples. Now, if you're so blessed that you have childhood memories of going camping with your family, I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff to do. There's hiking and biking and campfires and s'mores and singing songs and telling stories and meeting new friends. I mean, camping is awesome. So what happens if you want to go camping yourself, but you don't have to have an RV? You need to find one that's going to work for you. Now, when you're selecting an RV, it needs to meet a few criteria. Number one, it should be economical, because if you have to spend so much money on a trip that you can't take many trips, then you're defeating the purpose. It should take you wherever you want to go. It should not block you from areas that you want to see, and it should allow you flexibility while you're traveling. So my opinion is that camper vans for couples are the primary best choice that you can have. Now, on the first point, camper vans are very economical. According to the RVshare.com, which is a website that rents out RVs, camper vans average 18 to 25 miles per gallon. Now, when you consider 8 to 12 miles per gallon for most other RVs, you can see that it's going to cost you a lot less to get there. Plus, if you have to take the toll roads are going to charge you by how many axles are on your rig. With a camper van, it's going to be the same as a car or a van or a truck. You don't have to worry about it. So it's going to be less expensive to get there. And also, traveling with a camper van is cheaper than traveling and staying in hotels. According to the RV Industry Association, a couple will save an average of 20 to 34% versus staying in hotels while they're on a trip by using a camper van. So they're economical to get there, and they're also economical while you travel. They're much less expensive to service as well. When you take a look at the big rigs, you know, the buses and the Class C's that look like a U-Haul truck and all that, those are specialized vehicles, and they have to go for specialized service, which is a lot more expensive. Yeah, it can be anywhere from $129 to $189 an hour at a lot of the big name RV places. Plus, the problem is they have limited bays, and it may take weeks before you can even get your rig in there, so you wouldn't be able to use it while it's in for service. Camper vans also take you anywhere. One of the big things people like to do with camper vans, and a great way to travel on the cheap, is by going to national parks. You can get a campsite in there for like 20 bucks. And national parks are all over this country. You could see the entire nation and Canada just by checking out national parks and get really good rates. National parks, though, according to usparks.com, they report that the average RV length that a national park can accommodate is 27 feet. So when you take a look at a lot of the other campers that are out there, they're bigger than that. You've got the Class A's, they normally start around 30 feet. You got the Class C's, they get up there pretty big. But camper vans average from 19 to 24 feet. So you can actually go anywhere in a camper van. Campgrounds, you can use any site in a campground that you can find, because if it'll fit an RV, it'll certainly fit your camper van. And then also there's something else that you get with camper vans you don't get with other campers, is boondocking. The ability to camp without a site. You can camp at a Walmart parking lot. You can overnight at a Walmart parking lot, at a Cracker Barrel, at truck stops. You can pull over and it doesn't cost you anything. And when you get to where you're going, you can actually camp on the beach. You can camp in the woods. You can camp in a friend's driveway. You've got your own bed with you. So camper vans are really good for travel in that, for boondocking. Now, they're also very flexible travelers. Normally with the travel trailer, you have to have a truck to tow it, and then you have a truck to drive around. Now this is the same truck that was getting you 8 to 12 miles a gallon while you're towing the trailer, and then now you're not towing the trailer, you're probably getting about 18 miles a gallon. It's still going to be less using a camper van. If you have a Class A or a Class C, then you have to tow a car along with you if you want to go sightseeing, go to the store, etc. Whereas with a camper van, you just unplug it, stow your hoses, and drive off to where you want to go. The other thing too about camper vans is they'll fit in most parking spaces. So if you're going downtown to visit someplace, you can just pull into a regular parking space. You don't have to try to find a parking lot that's big enough, and then find a way to get in, call an Uber or whatever. So for those reasons is why I say that camper vans are the ideal RV for a couple. They're economical, they take you anywhere you want to go, and they're very flexible when you're traveling. And that's all we have.
Nice.
Done.
Thank you.